Hello again, everybody. Hope everybody is staying well and being careful. Last week we worked on a segment called Grasping the Sparrow's Tail, in which we were in a 70-30 position and a 100% position. And we had ward off, roll back, press, withdraw, and push. This week, I want to deepen that practice. There's a good reason for this to be an area for newer students to work, because what you will see is the feet don't change once we set their position. So let's start shoulder width, and for me, it's that one floorboard. I'm going to put my weight into the right, bend my hip, my knee, and my ankle. I'm going to open this hip as I sit down and let that foot go out. Then I'm going to put all of my weight on this side as I empty this one and step in front of myself. Not here, but here, so that there's a width. Then I'm going to bring my knee over the toe, fold and sit until my knee, toe, nose, and navel face forward. That's the 70-30 position that we've talked about in the past. So this little sequence begins with a posture called ward-off right. Right hand is wrist about as far forward as the knee, left facing the right palm, and we're going to stay in the right leg as we sit and fold the right hip, and then we're going to withdraw. Now this is a yin position, called the most yin position in the form for some reason. All of my weight is in this leg. There's no weight over here. Feet do not move. So from ward off, roll back. Now the axis is clearly established over here. As I rotate, this hand is a rock on a string. I'm swinging it this way. This hand is like a windshield wiper. Drops down in front. Ward off. Turn. And it reaches its extreme. Now we know in nature when something reaches its extreme, it turns around. That's a basic principle of yin and yang. So when it reaches its extreme, we're going to begin to appear in the bottom of the right foot. So here I am, ward off, right. I'm going to empty out of the right, so now I'm full on the left. Rotate. It reaches its extreme and it turns around to press, withdraw, and push. Now there's an important line in the classics talking about seeking the straight in the curve. Also last week we talked about the idea of our bodies being sort of full of water, and we can imagine the chi sort of like that. We let it slosh out to there. And as it turns around at that extreme, let it start sloshing back down into this foot as it collects in the heavy elbow, which causes the arm to bend. And as the waist turns, this is going to go in a straight line out to here. So ward off, roll back, here. Now it comes back. Again, ward off. Now seeking the straight in the curve. The waist is the curve. This is the straight. Ward off. Now here's an interesting, difficult spot. Remember the pelvic bowl we talked about? I have to release it because it tends to want to come up. I have to release it. Now, another problem in this posture is the common tendency for people to do this. And what I want to draw your attention to is my knee. Did you see how my knee got pulled in? You can't do that. The postures are determined by the mind. They are shaped by the mind. So what keeps this leg from turning in like that? my mind. My leg stays empty and I relax. And the idea is that my knee stay pretty much where it is as I turn, so that it's not coming in. Ward off, roll back, keeping this open, leveling this, seeking the straight in the curve. Wrist touches palm, palm touches wrist, sorry. Withdraw, push. 70-30, 100%, 70-30, 100%, 70-30. Good luck with that. See you next week. Keep practicing.